Hi, I'm Coach Amber, and welcome to the Meet RX Success Story podcast. Today we have one of our own coaches, Coach Julia. Welcome, Julia.
Hello, Amber. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. So, Julia, tell us a little bit about your life prior to starting a meat-based diet. What was going on in your life? What about your health? Having any issues?
Yes, before I become animal-based, I had very much constipation and neurodermitis, also psoriasis on my head and on my left arm, especially when it's cold outside. I had to put on creams and had to, all the time problems, and it's also, and it wasn't a good time, and I had always joint inflammation in my chest or in on the feet. And on 2014, I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. So I had very depressive modes and extreme fatigue. So it was a very hard time, and after I got my medicine, it got better. But I also still feel very fatigue, and I also gained weight. I was obese. I'm still a little bit obese, but it gets more and more better. And I had a leaky gut syndrome, so very often with my belly hurt and problems when I'm very nervous. I always run to the toilets because that was all freaking out. And I also have a plantar warts on the right feet that hurts really much too, because it was there where the thing is directly. So when you're walking, it also hurts. And I was often sick with colds, and during the winter I just lay in bed and had colds and flu, and and I also had allergies with like hay fever and animal hair and food. So in spring and summer I took 2 to 3 tablets of antihistaminica per day. And it was like I could lay all the time just in bed, because in winter I had colds, in summer and spring and autumn I had allergies. And then the fatigue of course of the hyperthyroidism. I was very, very laying around and tired and just feeling depressive, and it was not a happy life.
I totally understand that. And those plantar warts, oh my goodness, those are horrifying. I never had one, but my mom did. And that was terrible. So I can just imagine, and having to step on it all the time. That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question, let's talk a little bit about how you implemented the meat-based diet. What did you start off eating? What does a typical day look like for you now? Do you include dairy? Do you eat eggs? Anything you want to talk about? And also, did you have any transitional issues, like maybe fatigue or digestive problems, anything like that?
I implemented it very hard. I was pregnant till last year, April, and I gave birth to my daughter. And after this, I have a postpartum depression and was very feeling not good. And didn't eat anything except of ice cream. It was the only thing I wanted to eat. And 6 weeks after birth, I was like, no, I wanted to start the carnivore diet before the pregnancy, but at this time I wasn't so in this with information. So I was at first pregnancy, maybe not no experiments, And so I started with the carnivore diet after the pregnancy, but during the pregnancy, I looked that I eat the bulk of my meats of my meals were meat, and after six weeks, I thought, no, I want to do the carnivore diet, and from one to another day, I just cut off the carbs, the vegetables. I cut directly after birth because I hated vegetables since I was a small child, and just thought I had to eat it because of the recommendations, and I hate yeah, there was no vegetable except of cucumbers I wanted to eat. I had much allergies against other like tomatoes or so much of food. Carrots I couldn't eat because then I have a big throat, and thought, "Ugh." Yeah, and so I was so happy to as I get to know the carnivore diet, and you don't have to eat vegetables. So I was, yes, no vegetables anymore. And so I started to cut off the carbs after 6 weeks because I just ate ice cream to get through my postpartum depression. And and I didn't feel anything. I was just like, oh, I feel better. And there was one day where I had a bit headache, and a little bit belly rumble, but yeah, it was very well. I have no problems. When I got to the ketogenic diet in October 2018, there was also no problems. I just thought in the evening, oh, tomorrow I start the ketogenic diet, and on the next day I started, and there was just feeling better and nothing. I didn't have any transition problems. I just felt better immediately.
Well, very good. I'm glad to hear that that's worked so well for you. Do you eat eggs and include dairy in your diet at all?
I eat plenty of meat. This is the bulk of my meals, especially beef, but also chicken and pork, and here and there a little bit raw liver. It's a thing of the postpartum depression, because I had a high blood loss during the birth, and so the raw liver just gave me the iron I needed, and my HB value was after 6 weeks in the normal value, and my my physician and all was, why? That's so good. They just wanted to give me more tablets, and so I had to eat one iron tablet in the morning and one in the evening. And after 6 hours, I had to take a magnesium tablet, because so that I don't get any constipation. And with raw liver, it was just 2 weeks, and then everything was fine again. So sometimes I just feel the boost after my birth. So I just want to eat raw liver, and I eat eggs, not daily, but so 4 or 5 times a week. Since my daughter is eating for her own, I'm eating more eggs because she loves eating eggs. And sometimes I eat cheese, and and not any other kind of dairy, just cheese once a week maybe.
Perfect. Okay, so now after you have been on a meat-based diet for a while, tell us how the things you talked about in the beginning have improved and changed.
Yeah, there's a lot. I made some notes so I don't forget anything. At first, my thyroid values is improved, so we start to reduce the medication after almost 6 years. So I cut off 25 micrograms of my L-tauroxine, and my neurodermitis improved significantly in the summer or in the winter when it's hot and I'm sweating. Then I have much neurodermitis, but now there's less. It gets better. Psoriasis flattering out. This winter, this was the first time I didn't have to cream my head. It's not, it's a bit on the left arm left, but yeah, it's flattening out. And yeah, I have a better energy level. This is what feels the best. I have more energy, especially with my baby. I'm very yeah, happy to go on walks in the morning with her, and then in the evening again, and doing my sports, and yeah, get a better sleep and rest more after sleep. So although she comes 2 times in the night for her milk, I can sleep very better than before the pregnancy, before I was animal based. And yeah, I have no longer joint inflammation. They get immediately better. So I feel the joint inflammation when I'm eating carbs for yeah, a birthday or it's Christmas, and then I just, yeah, it comes directly after eating carbs. I feel, oh, it hurts, and yeah, so I want to cut off the carbs. Yeah, a little bit strict, more strict. Yeah, I also get rid of my excess pregnancy pounds. I gained, yeah, 50 nearly 50 pounds in pregnancy, and I'm fit. I'm very happy. So my next goal is to achieve the normal weight. There are a few pounds left, but yeah, with carnivore, yeah, it's so spontaneously. It's very easy to lose those pounds. Yeah, and I have an eating disorder, a binge eating disorder. Yeah, I'm have it very well under control. There are very less binge eating attacks. I feel them and I can stop them, or I can eat more fat so that they don't come. Yeah, I feel them. I think, oh, maybe there can be a binge eating, and then I eat more fat, and then it's fine, and I feel good. Or sometimes I eat honey to yeah, to feel better, and that helps. Yeah, and the best is I was on a pedicure on Thursday, and during the lockdown I didn't do anything for my thorny wart, and yeah, it's away, it's gone. I have no thorny wart anymore, and I had them for almost 10 years, and the one thing I changed was my diet. So I think, yeah, it comes of course because of the carnivore diet, and I'm very happy. I can walk better, it don't hurt anymore, and yeah, just feel very well, and didn't thought that I ever get rid of them. So that was very surprising. Yeah, that was very surprising. And yeah, I struggle less with allergies. Last summer I was very often on a walk with my daughter, and although I was in the forest or on the river with many nature, I just needed 2 or 3 tablets of my antihistaminic in total, and not per day. That was a very good feeling because the antihistaminica always led to tired, led that I'm tired. And yeah, and I have no longer constipation. I didn't have constipation since I implemented vegetables. And yeah, since they are cut off, I feel good again. I can go to the toilet without problems anymore. I just feel more free and light, and just feel better in total. Yeah, I feel like I'm like a little bit of the other man, the other woman.
That's great. I love hearing that. And I really love that you got some energy back, because believe me, I know about the energy and kids. I keep my 2-year-old granddaughter, and energy is extremely important. So yay. And I'm really glad you got rid of those plantar warts. Those are terrible. Okay, so since you are a MeatRx member, can you talk a little bit about what you feel like some of the benefits are? What have you noticed that you tend to use a lot or go to the meatrx.com for?
Yeah, I think the community is very helpful because you can talk to them, you can ask questions and get answers. So yeah, there's so much to know, and so much uh, to learn, and every single story is different, and there are so many sickness in the world. And when you see what the animal-based diet can help for, then you can look, okay, my father has a heart attack, what can I do, or how can I help him? And when you have more or many examples with them, then you can better underline the argument to say, hey, try the animal-based diet, and not cut off the fatty cuts and just eat lean meat and more vegetables and complex carbs. It's easier, and the recipes are also very helpful to when people ask, yeah, what do you eat? Do you only eat meat? And so you can say no, yes, yeah, but there are very different things, and it can be so, yeah, different every day. You can eat so many versions, and you have so a variety of what you can eat in the animal-based diet, and not just the ribeye steak. Maybe I love meat ribeye steak. I could eat it every day, but for people, when they hear the first time of the animal-based diet, they just think, okay, you just eat meat, or steak, and then you can say no. There are a lot of more things, and so I can cook a lot. Also for my baby, she is eating animal-based too. She's 11 month old now, and she loves it. And when we give her a little bit of vegetable, then it's meat, and then she's eating the meat and or the eggs or something like the animal-based. And yeah, after this, cucumber, she loves cucumber. This is the only thing, and yeah, others is okay, I'm just eating it because it's here, but give me more meat. Yeah.
I love that. That's great. You have her on the right track. Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
Julia, since you are also a coach at MeatRx, can you give us a little bit of an idea of what someone could expect from you? What is your coaching philosophy?
I want to help people achieve the best health possible, because I know how it feels to be sick and tired and feeling not good all the time. And I want them to get rid of their health problems that have arisen during the Western diet, the modern Western diet. And I want that they feel good again, and I want to give people back their quality of life that they have passed away during the Western diet, and just even know they think it's normal to have the problems or the pain, and I want to help them to see, no, that's not normal. It feels so much better, feeling very healthy, and so I want to help them to achieve their goals, also of losing weight, because it's something I have during my whole lifetime, that I have weight problems. And during the carnivore diet, I learned that food is good and not something emotional. I just have a new relationship to food, and I just eat when I'm hungry, and this is something totally new for me. Before the carnivore animal-based diet, I just ate it because it was 12 o'clock, and yeah, it was lunchtime. And sometimes because it was so boring, I had nothing to do on work, and now I'm just eat when I'm hungry, and it's 1 to 2 times a day, mostly one time, 2 times when I have a very active day, or when I was when I have my training at the gym. Then I'm sometimes eat 2 times a day, but I just hear and listen to my body now, and I want to help people to get their natural feelings back, so they know how that they can listen to their body, and that the body leads them to something good and what they need. I see it when my daughter is eating. My the mother of my husband is always, oh no, she's eating too not enough, she's eating the wrong things, and she have to eat more this, and why not so much of this. And then I think, no, she knows what she needs, and when she eats 1 week just pork, then she needs what is in the pork. And it will come a time when she eat with more variety, but there are sometimes I know when sometimes I just want chicken, and then I eat 1 week chicken wings, and after 1 week I say, okay, nah, beef can be added to, or I want an egg now, and then I'm eating it. And yeah, this is what I want people to help to find back to their natural feelings, and to believe in their feelings, and not to think, oh no, but I have to eat 5 times a day, 2 times fruit, 3 times vegetable, when you don't want it. My body said, no, I don't want this. And when I was a child, I had problems with this, so I couldn't eat much fruit or vegetables because I just had an allergy. And then I think, why should I eat this when my body says, no, this is not good for me? And just because someone from above said you have to eat 5 times small small meals 5 times a day with fruits and vegetables, when your body says, no, it's enough, I just want this steak, and then I'm happy. And when I was a child, my grandfather was very, very helpful for the carnivore diet for me, because from him I always get the fat of the meat, and we eat spare ribs at my grandparents. We eat a half chicken, and it was so normal just to eat this and nothing else. And so I got in touch very at the beginning. Maybe this was something why I didn't had so much transition problems. So it was very easy for me because I knew this. My husband always said, "Oh, as he got to know me, it was, what do you eating there? You have to eat this, this, this. And now he was the person who got me to the carnivore diet, because he watched very often YouTube videos with ketogenic diet, and there was then a wave of getting to carnivore, that the YouTubers got to the carnivore diet. And so he got to he come to ShawnBaker, and and then he was, so maybe we could try, but he was a little bit the I can't cut off the vegetables, we have to eat this. And then I was, no, carnivore diet, I want to try it. And after the pregnancy, this was the normal or the intuitive step to get into the carnivore diet. And I just feel so much better, and I want the people out there to feel the same, to get back their health, and not to take so many tablets. Where I see where my grandfather ate the Western diet, then when my grandmother said, no, you are too obese, we have to do something. And they had so many tablets, and I think, no, that's not normal. And I want to get rid of my tablets completely. And it's the first step that we can reduce the thyroid medicine. And I'm so happy when I get rid of this. And I wanted to help the people to get the same feeling and to get back their health and learn that there is something better than what they're feeling right now. And it's not normal to have problems with the belly or something like this.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for joining us, Julia, and sharing your story. And hey, y'all, if you're looking for a carnivore coach, go check out Coach Julia. She'd love to help you.
Yes.
Well, nice to talk with you, Julia. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amber.
Bye.
Bye.